one of the great things about the fitness industry, which obviously, and we'll get into this, we've both spent a lot of time in, is the amazing people that you get to connect with along the way. And I will never stop saying that as an advocate, obviously, for the fitness industry as a profession and the things that it brings to the table for both, enthusiasts, members, and then also people that run the businesses. But I'd be hard pressed to maybe find another business where you'd find more passionate, caring, just driven people. And there's so many common threads, that they share. And this is just one more example of, relationships being built based on, common values and goals.
No, definitely. I always thought about that, actually, especially because I'm thinking in my head, like, you never know if somebody's pulling up in like a 90s Honda Accord or like a Lamborghini. And either way, both of them are trying to get the grind. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like kind of cool because everybody has like their own thing, like whether they work too much and this is their place where they can kind of like decompress, but then also challenge themselves. Or maybe it's just somebody who's like young and like this is like their outlet. You know what I mean? And who knows where this takes them. So, I mean, I love meeting people. I love like helping people, and fitness is definitely like the place to be if you like meeting people and getting to see different walks of life, but they all have one thing in common, right? They all fucking work towards something. And that's what's kind of cool. Cause it's not like you don't really go into the gym and hang out with somebody who's lazy, especially if they're going to be there like over the course of months or years.
Yeah. You find out real quick if they're lazy or not, right?
Yeah.
They just stop coming.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Right. So if you see people here for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, anything like that, then it's like, okay, cool. Like this person at least is going for something. So there's a good chance they're not a negative person to have in my life. Right. Which nowadays I feel like it's kind of rare, like it's kind of rare for people to have goals.
It's been a rough time. It's been a rough time. Yeah. But yeah, I think people are misdirected and lost for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. Like people are just on rails. I think a lot of people want to just like be told, which is funny because like we're coaches, right? So like, yeah, like people definitely want to be told to do shit, but even in life, like even with jobs or school or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think the other part is because it's been happening for them for so long, they don't know how to be in control. And maybe as you're kind of alluding to as of late, sort of with common circumstance, globally, societally, sociopolitically, all those kind of things. They're being forced to recognize that they're not in control and or wrestling with the fact that they need to take control or that they expected somebody else to make decisions for them that would get them to the next place or whatever. Like there was another box to tick or I just need to do that get to that next rung on the ladder that then gets me to the next step above there when they're being faced with, oh shit, nobody's doing this for me. Nobody's making this decision for me. I have to make a decision for myself. I'm being challenged with the status quo against what maybe I think to be right or wrong or somewhere in between. And they don't know what to do because they've been told what to do.
Dude, it's so crazy. Like, so everybody knows somebody who like went through college, right? And like just didn't do anything after, right? But like if you're being told to go through college, you're like thinking in my head, like, okay, cool. I did what my parents told me. I did what society tells me, right? And then now I'm here and you still have to make your own decisions.
Well, yeah. I mean, the grown-up time starts. Or
yeah,
whatever,
exactly. Yeah. It's funny, dude. I used to have this coach that, dude, he was a CrossFit regionals athlete, just super stud athlete, just right out the gates. He was younger than me. And we started coaching at the same time at the same place. And dude, he would just always say these little remarks, like as if he was above me because he like graduated from Chino or some shit like that. And
okay,
like,
yeah,
and like was like sports science, kinesiology, some shit. I don't know. But he wanted to get paid more than me right off the bat. He wanted to have like a higher level than me right off the bat. The difference was I was like in there every day, like not asking for extra money or anything, just like treating it like it was my place. And he was in there like treating it like, dude, I fucking graduated, bro.
Right.
Like give me more money than this guy. And I'm a high school dropout.
I should get paid. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I know right away he thought, what the fuck am I getting paid the same as this guy for?
Well, that's interesting, man. I didn't know about the high school dropout thing. Let's stop and rewind a little bit.